I spent $11,000 on my dad's birthday. Then he called me a bad daughter in his speech. I spent $11,000 on my estranged dad's 60th birthday party because I believed he wanted his daughter back. He left when I was 9. For almost 20 years, Dad was an empty chair at birthdays and school events. Then one afternoon, he called out of nowhere, sounding older and softer. "Sienna," he said, "I wasted too many years being stubborn. I want my daughter back." I cried after that call. My fiancé, Miles, asked, "Are you sure you want to trust him this fast?" I said yes, because part of me was still 9, waiting at the window. So I planned a party I thought could heal us. I rented a hall, ordered catering, contacted his relatives, and shipped him a suit because he said he didn't own one. I used our wedding savings, telling myself second chances were worth sacrifice. That night, he arrived 40 minutes late in the suit I bought. He hugged me and whispered, "You grew into a beautiful woman." For 1 hour, I believed it had worked. He laughed with cousins, smiled at the slideshow, and called me my girl. I gave a short speech about family and second chances. Then he stood up with the microphone in one hand and a drink in the other. "Tonight is also about honesty," he said. My stomach tightened. He looked right at me. For 20 years, my daughter acted like I was dead. She chose her mother's side, ignored my efforts, and turned people against me. I hate saying this on my birthday, but Sienna was a bad daughter. The room went silent. Miles reached for my hand. I sat there, feeling every year of waiting collapse inside me. Then something went calm. I stood up. "Can I borrow the microphone, Dad?" He smiled like he thought I was going to apologize. I walked to the front and pulled out my phone. "Most of you came because I said my father wanted to reconnect," I told the room. "Before this continues, you deserve context." Then I played the voicemails. His voice came through the speakers, angry and cold. In one, he told me not to call unless I apologized for choosing the wrong parent. In another, he said he had not invited me to my grandmother's funeral. When the last message ended, his face was pale. I took the microphone again. "I threw this party because he called me crying about second chances. I spent $11,000 believing him. I wanted a father." I placed the microphone beside him. "Happy birthday, Dad." Then I walked out with Miles. Later, my uncle told me my father kept drinking, yelled at the staff, and tried to drive home. The bartender called the police. At 2 in the morning, my phone rang from a number I didn't know. It was him from a holding cell. "Sienna, bail is $1,500, he said. "You need to come get me. You owe me after what you did tonight." I laughed because I finally understood him. "I don't owe you anything," I said. "You told 40 people I was a bad daughter, so I'm acting like one." "Don't you dare hang up. I am your father." "No," I said. "You left when I was 9 and came back when you needed an audience." Then I hung up and blocked the number. My uncle paid his bail 2 days later and hasn't spoken to him since. I used what was left of the budget for a smaller wedding venue. When Miles asked if I wanted to invite anyone from my dad's side, I said no. I have my mom. I have Miles. I have the people who stayed. For years, I thought closure would sound like an apology. Instead, it sounded like my own voice saying, "I don't owe you anything," and finally believing it.